That's not a greed run. Hold up. No, we've had this issue before. This is an easy fix. We'll use that run for the next time we don't roll Greedier mode. I'll just do the Greedier on my burner file, and then I'll edit the streak in post. That's fine. That's not a big deal. All right, the streak is at 24. This is for the big 25. We have a stars card, which is actually pretty good in greed mode because it saves us a key. We have the altar and Harlequin baby, which I'm assuming we're going to be using at some point. We get growth hormones to start with. We already started with pretty decent damage. Now we have really good damage. Our tier rate is balls bad. Rotten tomato is a fantastic item. I love that. All right, what do we got here? A free soul heart. Always appreciate those. There's a chest here that I can't get because I didn't start with a bomb. The blue map is not that great. I'm gonna want the health up at some point down the road. The question is, do I use the sack altar right now or do I wait? And I think the answer is wait, because as I like to tell you, familiars are actually pretty good in the early stages where everything still has fairly low HP. And Harlequin baby is definitely one of the better familiars too. So yeah, baby time it is. Oh god, there's also apparently time for teleporting enemies in big rooms. Well, that's just Greedier in a nutshell. Okay, you got the champion before it could move. That's nice. I want to be careful here, especially with teleporting duders on the loose. Like, those are going to be my biggest issue. It's the dudes that go off screen, you have no idea where they pop out, and then if you happen to run at them, they're just going to fire a tear at you immediately. Tomato debuff hasn't really been doing anything so far. But that's not a super big deal. Tomato debuff, oh come on. Tomato debuff is definitely going to do stuff down the road. Yeah, don't you love stuff just spawning right on top of you? Uh-oh. Oh, I love how that gives you exactly 14 cents too, because F you. Tomato's a debuff? Tomato's a debuff, yeah. A tomatoed enemy, I'm just gonna say tomatoed, you know what I mean. A tomatoed enemy gets slowed significantly, and also other enemies will aggro on that enemy and attack it. Very, very good debuff. Because it works against large groups, but then it also does something when you fight one enemy. Oh, good lord. See how they're going for Monstro? And the best part is both are taking damage. Monstro as well as the dudes got hit there for damage. So that's pretty neat. Okay, I'm gonna buy that health up. Okay, double widow is not a problem. I'm assuming they're gonna kill each other as soon as one of them aggroes on the other. Oh no, wait, that didn't... Why did that not do damage? Huh? Hello? You have a jump attack. Jump on each other. Okay. Okay, this was a lot dirtier than I thought it was gonna be. But that's because the jump works in mysterious ways on the Widow. But we're fine. We're not going to the devil deal. This is pretty much always how I play Greedier mode, unless I start with an absurd amount of HP. There's just no reason to go in there. If it's a 2-heart item, it's going to cost a red and 2 soul hearts, so I can't take it. And the 1-heart items by themselves aren't great enough to visit a devil deal to hope to take one of those. Like, if you go into a devil deal on basement 1, or 2 respectively in regular gameplay, you pretty much want to be able to take a 2-heart item. And if I go in there now, then I'm not going to get an Angel Room guaranteed here, so that's why we don't go in at all. Alright, Magic Scab for some luck. That goes pretty well with that tomato. Steven for +1 damage. That goes pretty well with everything. I mean, I'm not going to complain about +1 damage. I should know better, you know. Yep, I hate buttons. I want the screw. Tier rate seems pretty good right now. I actually want that. Yeah, I want Swallowed Penny. That's gonna pay for itself. Now you could make the argument that Swallowed Penny only does stuff if you get hit. And I could just not get hit, but I won't. And like anything that provides money is kind of goated in Greedier, right? For obvious reasons, even if it's money on hit. Not the kind of enemy you want to have low range against. I love how it was one dude and I didn't manage to kill him in the time limit. Because that's just how dumb these guys are. Okay, if I tomato the big guy, they should be killing each other. Or, you know, I could not fire a single tomato tier in the time these guys run after me. Also, good job, Probs. Getting hit there. Well, to be fair, my luck is barely positive, so... I love this game. It is my favorite video game of all time. Who doesn't love enemies just spawning right on top of them? Oh, man. This would have been a good time for a tomato. Oh, come on, man. Greed mode used to be a simpler time. There used to be a time where there were actually fixed spawn points in Greedier mode for the most part. And if you played a lot of it, you just know where stuff spawned, most likely. But that's not the case anymore. Enemies are all over the place. They're just gonna do whatever TF they want. Ooh, another damage up. I want the damage up. Oh god. Alright, easy. Not a single mushroom was blown up in that sequence. That's a bit sad. But I mean, it is what it is. This wasn't champion. I could actually use his Ipecac shots to blow out the mushrooms, but it is a champion. So I can't do that. Anyway, the run is much stronger now than it was at the start of this run. Of this floor. Because we found a bunch of damage and tier rate. And I'm 1 cent off of buying the other damage up. So there's a legitimate case to be made to take a hit on purpose. To generate a coin. Probably should have waited if I get hit here. But hey, I'm too good at this game. How could I possibly get hit? By 2 dudes that are constantly gonna try and spit enemies on top of me. Hey, if one of them is tomato, the other is gonna try to spit the spooters at them. That's pretty sick. Oh, good lord, that's a lot of spiders. All right, 1 down. It's like they planned that quad spider. That was rude. All right, we're good. We're good, and for our troubles, we get... I can never tell Star of Bethlehem and Eden Soul apart from one another, but that's nuts. That is absolutely crazy. Insane. Like, actually, potentially run winning. That's how good that item is. Alright, I'm not opposed to more HP. That's fine. Was that a sticky nickel? I'm pretty sure that was sticky. I want to open that gold chest. I think this is a good time to retire the baby as well, but I think I want to wait out the floor because devil deals and angel rooms alike have a tendency to give you more familiars. And you can sack up to 2 with the altars, so I think we're going to wait that out. Also, Star of Bethlehem is just going to make me invincible for this, so... like, nothing's going to beat that. Oh. Except maybe a turret. Oh. There's another guy at the bottom. Not at the bottom, to the left and the right. Oh boy. Oh, of course. Of course the champion is the one that I allow to hit me. Now there's guys at the bottom. Okay, masks are easy peasy. Although a bit annoying. But I can just ignore that guy down there until the thing is over. Okay. Also a decent chance the mask is gonna come at me, or the heart is gonna come at me at some point. Nope. Apparently not. Alright, we're good. Was that 15 cents? No, that wasn't 15 cents. I am going to open that gold chest because I'm greedy. And a glutton for punishment. That's not bad. I like Spider Bite. That's okay. Slowing shots. More special effects. I think I want more Tearite. So we're gonna save up for the soup. I know how to make greed mode better. Star needs to hover over spikes. Star should always just look for the least accessible spot in the room and sit there. The bloat! See if I care. Actually, I kind of do. All right, one more. Wait, what's this? Double sloth? There was something at the bottom. I didn't see what it was. I think it was another sloth. It was super sloth. Okay. All right, and for my next trick, I'm gonna get something I can sack to the thing. Okay, Incubus, insane. Dark Princess Crown, probably not gonna do anything this entire run. And that's okay. Wait, it sacked the star? I didn't know it could even sack the star. Oh, chat even told me. Okay, well, we got an Incubus. That's not terrible. But the star was definitely better. I had no idea it could sack the star. Okay. Interesting. A lesson was learned today. Oh boy. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We're still strong AF. All right, what we got? We got ghost bombs. Anagram. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty strong still, so I'm fine with this, but okay, that's usually useless in greedier mode, so I'm not too stoked. Instant payoff. Okay, well, I know I don't want that red chest. Honestly, I mean, I want the... There's no nickel inside here. I want the wire coat hanger. Like, Black Handle isn't terrible, but most of the time it's just a 15-cent black heart. Doesn't matter how many hours you have, it's always full of surprises and random interactions. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's not a stream that passes where I don't learn something new. Tomato debo. Oh, man, I'm gonna be dicey. feel like that tomato is gonna be my best friend in here. Oh boy. No! What? That was... Those bombs were not okay. Those bombs were not okay at all. Alright, coat hanger. Oh, I'm buying that. I could have actually bumped to that heart, and that would have been better, but I don't think that's a huge mistake. Oh, low-key. Okay, well, that's easy. Question is, can I kill them before the next guy spawns? Which is a potential double bloat. Oh, well, it's Skull Yikes, so that's not a big deal. I'm gonna use this. And he jumped. I get the ghost, though! Okay, that's the Loki's down. So now it's just plain old Skull Yikes. Who does not, in fact, like the tomato debuff. Or the slowdown, for that matter, either. Ooh. Does anyone remember the good old Flash days when Skull Yikes was actually vulnerable to his own bomb shots and would regularly just murder himself? I'm a Gurdy. And 2 Gurglings. I'm not sure. It's just in my greed mode brain to avoid that button. I made this a lot harder for myself than it needed to be. All right. That's the opposite of making things harder than they need to be. That's actually pretty good. I'm going to blow this up because you can't actually tell how much money is going to come out of the machine. And some more money would be pretty nice. Well, definitely getting that. Look, Sprinkler is like an all-time GOAT for greed mode. But it's not that great against Ultra Greedier, and I need both health and tier rate here. Mainly health, so I'm gonna buy that. But it does pain me a bit to leave the Sprinkler behind. I miss Flash Isaac for a number of reasons, not the least of which was coherent enemy design. All right, more damage. Man, have I... I guess this is the downside of a run that only provides you with DPS, is the fact that you're going to be starving for health. The devil question mark. Bunch of money here. Coupon is kind of sick in Greedier mode, but also not at the same time because it prevents stuff from restocking. Okay, bunch of bombs, not bad. Ooh, the dime drop from the swallowed penny. Sick. Fortune cookie. Okay, that is potentially nuts. Potentially, it's also going to be 20 minutes of that. But that always has a chance to spawn a soul heart. So that's pretty good. Tomato! Ooh, card. Ancient Recall. You can tell that Edmund is into MTG. And I appreciate him for it. Give up? Never. You're throwing your life away, yeah. How I feel. Not really. Okay, somehow this is much easier than Womb was, despite the build not really significantly improving. I mean, sure, we got the wafer, but the wafer didn't do anything just now. Okay, what do we got? Get out of jail free card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the stars. Well, that saves me 5 cents, I guess. Wheel of Fortune, does that have a special spawn in this, or is it just gonna be... Alright, bit of money. Get out of jail free just seems... Does that, like, let me skip the... Cool. I mean, I don't want to do that, but... I didn't have anything else to do with it. It just lets you skip the floor. I don't think I need 2 bombs for the price of 5 cents. You will never be forgiven. That's okay. Oh. Can you just spawn like inside a fire, sir? You have a tendency to do that and then take a buttload of damage. That was close. You tried. Uh-oh. Oh, double O. Okay, 1 down. That should make things a lot more tolerable. Okay. Your princess is another castle. Thank you, tomato debuff. Holy balls, Krampus actually did more damage in that fight than I did. That is just mostly crap, but also a lump of coal. Which I don't think I can ever say no to. That item is just too good. I only saw the ghost at first and I was like, yeah, that's garbage. Remember when light beams were instantaneous? Sure do. Also, I just realized the stars card doesn't even save me a key here because there's no item room. Satch. Honestly, probably just gonna go for the marrow. Like, at this point, we only need HP. But let's do some clearing first. Oh, why does it have to be envy? The problem is this floor has the tendency to spawn these boneheads that only go away after you kill every enemy. And there's no way I'm killing envy in time. Oh, this is gonna get really dirty really quickly, chat. Card! That's a card! MVP fortune cookie. MVP, I don't know what that was. I think that was a death champion, but I'm not 100%. That's like the quadruple pin or whatever it is. Ah, they're murdering each other. That's a lot of headless horseman heads. You look fat. You should exercise more. I'm not fat, thank you very much. I just have big bones. If I could have tomatoed Greed there in the middle of all of these keepers, that would have been hilarious. Alright, what do we got? Whore of Babylon and the book. I could get on Whore here, but I'm not sure I want to. Judgment. That's always a demon beggar, right? Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. Not this late into the run. Judge. I still need to rename props Q4 into props Q3. That's a bit sad. Well, I said I wanted HP, so... What's in here? No. Take Bible for crown. I don't think the crown is that important. I don't think anything that's left here is really important. I can use all these red hearts to feed the demon beggar, I guess. Can demon beggars only pay out on the 6th play in Greedier mode as well? Like, does this count as hard mode for the purpose of demon beggars? Can you just pay out on like play 4 so I know you don't? Paid out on 6. Ooh. I mean, I don't know. I would assume Greedier counts as hard mode for these purposes, but I don't know for sure, of course. All right. I don't think we're gonna have any trouble here beating Ultra Greed. Had we bought 1,000,000 soul hearts last floor, I would have liked crown 2, but we didn't. But yeah, that definitely was part of the consideration here. I don't know why I'm collecting these. This is just potential fodder for Ultra Greed. I don't know why I'm going for the coins. I don't think we should have any issues with these guys. Okay, maybe we will. There's a Steam sale in one of those, dude. I gotta get that. Just for the memes. Can't say no to the Steam sale. In Greedier mode. Even if it's on the last floor. Oh, I should have dropped a penny before coming here. Oh. I love these coins randomly dropping on your head. Granted, the second time I walked into it, but the first time it just landed on me. Okay, the health one is fine, although a bit annoying. Hey everyone, today's random member shout out of the day goes to Eliasso. Thank you so much for being a member to the channel. I appreciate you. If you watched this video to the end and you enjoyed it, I would really appreciate if you could drop a sub on the channel. Thank you, Rotten Tomato. Oh, God. I have a lot less DPS than I thought I did. You know what would be great here? Star of Bethlehem. If only we had found that at some point in the run. Can you imagine if this run had a Star of Bethlehem? That'd be insanity. I love tomatoes, same. Sick item. I kind of just watched him do that. That was stupid. I sure caught that coin with my face. That's okay. We're fine here. This took a lot longer than I thought it would, but hey, we made it to the end. Despite that assassination attempt with the bombs on floor 3. GG.